I've just got back in from a tempo run in the Vaporfly Next 2 and just smashed a 5k PB. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. So as you can probably tell, today I am absolutely buzzing. I went out for a run today in the Vaporfly Next 2. It wasn't my first run at all by any means, and I somehow accidentally managed to get a 5k PB, as you do. So today in this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my injury, how I think I got this PB today, a little bit about the shoe, and a little bit about this channel and what subscribing to this channel and following along my running journey will hopefully help you guys do. So just a little bit of information there. If you don't know me already, my name is Runningman Sam, aka Sam, absolute shoe addict. I love just running in new shoes. I love talking about shoes, and you'll be able to see all my shoe reviews on this channel, just how into it I get. The midsole maniac they call me, or the shoeroo. But yeah, not just about running shoes. It's also about my journey as I try and get a sub 17 minute 5k, which I almost did today, and my journey to a sub 3 hour marathon, and just my constant running journey. And along the way as well, I share as many tips and tricks as I can, some stretching routines and all that kind of thing. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. I'm going to talk a little bit about how in this video I can sort of point you in the right direction for getting a faster 5k yourself, but we're not going to cover it in too much detail today. Whether you weigh 90 kilograms or 50 kilograms or 55 kilograms, the point of this is to show you that you really shouldn't put limitations on what you can achieve. I remember when I was first started running after being into weight training for years and years and boxing, and I just couldn't go sub 19 5k. I did a lot of training to get to 19 minutes. Myself, Sam, you're a big old lump, you weigh 90 kilos, you're just not going to be able to do it, you're not going to be able to get there. And I changed my mindset, and then I ended up getting sub 18, and now I'm nearly sub 17. So just a little message here that don't set limitations on yourself. Mentally and physically, you're capable of so much more than you think, and hopefully through following me on this journey, whether it's watching my just fun, epic, cinematic, slow-mo sessions with the GoPro, or whether it's listening to me get all excited about running shoes, or talking about tips and tricks, hopefully this channel can help inspire you to push yourself a little bit more, and then in turn you inspire me back, because me having this channel makes me feel accountable. It gives me something to aim for and to aspire to be. Even if you think you weigh a bit too heavy, or you're too old, or you're too this, or you're too that, I promise you, you're not, okay? I'm not saying that you can go and run a 12-minute 5k or do impossible things, but I promise you, you're more capable of what you sometimes may think you are capable of. A bit of inspiration there for bigger guys or girls that think you can't be heavy and run fast. Well, I'm here to prove to you guys that you can, and hopefully help you along the way. Normally, these videos come with some super slow-mo footage, some epic movie soundtrack, some crazy sort of psychedelic shots that I normally do. Unfortunately today I had absolutely no idea when I went out for a run today that it would be a 5k PB, so I don't have any running footage today that I can show you, but this is what happened. So this is the story. Today I went out in these, the Vaporfly Next 2. The goal was a tempo run, so I was going to do a mile warm-up, 3 miles at tempo pace, which I was aiming for around, between 6-minute mile and 10-minute mile pace, and then a mile cool down. So, did the mile warm-up, stopped, did some drills, sort of got my breathing in line after the drills, and then went for it at what I thought would be tempo pace without looking at my watch. So I set off, and the first mile I did it in 5 minutes 24, which I thought, wow, that's a bit quick. I need to slow down a little bit there, but it just felt effortless. It just felt under control. I really didn't feel like I was pushing it. So mile 2, I made a conscious decision to slow down and think, Sam, we're running a tempo run today. But obviously in there in my head I'm thinking, oh, 5:24, like if I carry on like this, I could get a 5k PB today. My best before was 17 minutes and 21 seconds, which I'll put up here. So anyway, yeah, but I just decided to, try and be strict and try and get back to the fact that today is a tempo run. So I slowed it back, and you can see here from the splits, mile 2 was 6 minutes and 9 seconds. When mile 3 started, I was just feeling absolutely amazing. I just felt strong, my breathing felt amazing, the shoes felt awesome. So I thought, if I can bust out my fastest or close to my fastest mile here, I might still be able to go sub 17 minutes. So that was like, the adrenaline was pumping through me, and I just decided to abandon the tempo run idea and just absolutely go for it mile 3, which I ended up doing in something like 5:09 minute mile pace or something like that. Ended up with 17:09 today. So I think that's really positive. One of my goals for the year is to get sub 17. I literally didn't even intend to go out and do that today, but I almost did. So I really do think if I wasn't holding it back mile 2 and trying to keep it more of a tempo run, that I would have gone sub 17 today. I was injured in December. I was out for about 2 months, something like that. Just couldn't run. I had plantar fasciitis, which led to extended tendonitis, and I was livid. I couldn't run. I was sick of it. I was annoyed. This is now my 5th or 6th week back from injury. And last week, I actually hit my first 50-mile week since coming back from injury in May, which is mental because I normally would do that weekly. I put up my interval sessions with my brother. Important sessions, I put up tips and tricks about how to get faster in terms of like incorporating more structure, more intervals, more tempo runs, more resistance training, and of course stretching. We're not going to go into too much detail with those today, but that's just stuff that by following this channel, you will be able to learn. Obviously, I'm not the only one going out there talking about it, but you know, from a big guy nearly going sub 17 today, hopefully you can see there's a bit of credence to what I'm saying and credibility, a bit of credibility there to what I'm saying, because it's certainly not easy to run at that pace, especially a big old lump like this. So a question for you, and something I'm really interested in, is what is your goal for a 5k race? So do you have a stretch target in your head that you really want to hit for a 5k? And in the comments below, let me know how you plan on getting there. What sort of attempt, what sort of structure or training plan are you going to attempt to get there? And also just let me know in the comments below if you need any help trying to get there. I just want to talk quickly about these shoes. That's why some of you guys are here, the Nike Vaporfly Next 2. So again, I'm not going to go into super loads of detail because I do have a review on this shoe, initial run review, which you can check out. I'll put a link in the description and try and put something up here if I can remember. But just a brief overview. This shoe is absolutely incredible, especially for 5 and 10k races. But today they felt absolutely incredible. They just feel so light, they feel so responsive, and they do make running fast feel effortless. I've said it before, it just feels like you're running with pogo sticks underneath you. You feel like you're flying around, zooming through the air, and it just makes running absolutely fun, which is what it's all about. Now obviously there are drawbacks, as I said, about the instability, the narrowing in of the midfoot for me, especially with my history of plantar fasciitis. So with that all being said today, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Please, if you don't already, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it if you could. Hopefully you'll see it's beneficial, because the purpose of this channel is to entertain you with those cinematic, slow-mo, fun sessions, and to inform with the shoe reviews and all that kind of thing. And obviously the live streams as well. We had Seth James Demore on here. We've had that running guy on here. And another big message that I forgot to say earlier is we have Kafuzi on the channel this Wednesday at 7 PM. Another awesome person on the live stream. Still buzzing and absolutely thrilled at what I achieved today. So yeah, that's the end of that. I'm going to stop going on. As always, I've been Runningman Sam, and I'll see you guys in a bit.